Welcome everybody to the PCL, the PUBG Console League. This is day number 2 of the FPP division. Sorry for the late start. Sometimes PUBG does not allow our players to get into the lobby the correct time in the correct way. So we have to wait a little while for them to load back in. But with all that being said, we had a wonderful experience yesterday. For day number 1, SLG completely, played out of their minds. Trouble going off. The rest of SLG also performing at a high clip. However, the leader, I'm going to just show you guys the leaderboard right now. This will be the leaderboard that is going through the whole entire of yesterday, and it will be compound today as well. I will get that up for you right now. As you can see, Ratatat is leading in kills with 19 and in damage with almost 3K, doing a whopping 33 points for his team. But SLG is still in the lead right now with 5,000 damage, almost 56 points and 39 kills. Avita close second with 49 points, almost 6,000 damage at 35 kills right there. Results may vary, coming in, bringing in a strong performance with 40 points and 27 kills. And then Console Kill is right behind them with 35 kills and 21 points. And then the winner circle also with 27 points and 22 kills. I will be posting this link in the chat so you guys can check it out and you can see the scores for yourself. But as we run down these scores, this is first place is not out of reach of anyone. Anyone with a very, very good game or just a solid performance this week can take first place. Let's see how things fare, and let's see if SLG can continue doing what they've been doing. Not only have they put their foot forward in the FPP division, they're also leading right now in the TPP division. It is very, very nice. They finally gelled together and they're making sure everything is clicking at this time. Let's see what we can have. Let's see what goes down. As you saw, the flight path was from Severny to Primorsk. We're gonna have to drown ourselves because of the way we instantly got a military circle. Another one. Military circles have been popping up all over the PCL. This is what we call the 50-50 circle. It can either go on the mainland or it can go to military. Let's see how these IGLs call the shots right here. We are down 2 teams. 2 teams have not showed up today. They will be advised a warning. What we're trying to do is make sure that everybody arrives on time and ready to play. If not, they have to get a warning. We have to continue to have people who are going to come and engage in the tournament and they're going to perform at a high level. There's no need for people to come in if they had a bad week, not show up again. That being said, we're going to get right into this action. From the PCL standpoint, we try to put in rules that are best for the players and the league at the same time. What happens sometimes is some people get involved in these and don't understand how serious this is and how serious of a competition it is to certain people. And Umwarts are getting taken out right here by Dirty UV, also known as Dirty Rayvon. Well done right here. They must have been some split looting going on, and Dirty ended up getting the gun and putting him out right here. This is that's at the warehouse that's right behind the gas station right here, right in front of Ferry Pier. If you see nobody landed on the east coast, done because of the flight path. We have Evasion landing in a pretty nice spot. Then you have UV landing in a pretty good spot as well. Then PKU, I think this is the spot they've been landing recently. And then if you see Dub C has changed their location, we're going to have a fight between RMV Zipped and Warhawk right here. I wonder how this is going to turn out. I don't know if RMV Zip knows that Warhawk is there. He actually steals the vehicle and tries to get out of there. This is a good play knowing that the vehicle spawns right by this building. And there's typically a fight right here just for that vehicle. It helps in rotations and it helps people do what they need to do in transition later on. So sometimes teams land on the vehicle straight off, then they go to their looting pass, and that's I think what Zip did. Zip's just going to take and loot a different compound. Way to be safe right there. However, the other members of RMV are located kind of close to Kofri. If you remember yesterday, Kofri ended up with almost a squad wipe by himself in this same location. We have average gamers looting top of George. This circle is going to cater to everybody's rotations because you do not have to push and rotate to military. So everybody's going to either rotate in all the way to military or rotate in pretty late and just stay on the northern half of the other circle. I'm pretty sure, man, the worst thing that can happen here for teams is a circle up. So if the circle just doesn't if it just closes in a little bit on itself and still remains a 50-50 circle, that's going to put a lot of stress on the IGLs, because the IGLs are then going to have to make a decision later on in the game about how they're going to make these rotations and things of that nature. If you see U-turn is in their particular situation, they always land military, but they usually land on the western ridge right here. Today it looks like turn has been landing on the other side. He might be trapped if the circle, because everybody's going to rotate into this bridge and he's not going to be able to make that rotation that he usually makes. The focal point will be military. If you see over here, this is Ham. Ham is brought over, has changed their drop. Yesterday they did not drop here. They dropped in a different location. They changed their drop. This is a team that is going to slowly but surely get into comp form. Superman taking shots at Lucid already. Brain gonna try to get over here, put some shots down on Lucid as well. It looks like this is Mixfinity. They might be looking for a boat of some sort so they could cross right now. Mitch taking a dive. Mixfinity has been out of the comp scene for a little while, so they may not know where the boat spawns are. I don't think a boat spawns right here. I'm pretty sure the boat spawn is a little further down the pier, either close to where Team 9 is down here, or all the way down here. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we are gonna have Brain push over here aggressively, keeping eyes on this team just to make sure that they could. Oh, we got some shots going down on Mitchu. Baby Joey's gonna pull up a little bit behind Superman. Baby Joey's gonna have a flank right here if they get the call out. I think Superman might have heard his vehicle though, so Superman might have eyes on Baby Joey. Signs is gonna wrap way down here by the beach. If he gets into this next dip, it's gonna be a real tough time for Mitch and Lucid, because they don't know he's coming. With this many people in, spectating mode has a little bit of a lag and a little bit of glitching going on. Looks like Turn finally went down to Sparky and Dimshik. That's what I was worried about. Since Turn was on that side, for him to get back to his team, he was gonna have to solo go across the bridge. It was gonna be very difficult for him to do in that situation. So he was they just waited on him. Baby Joey is spotted. Shots being taken by Baraku. It looks like Brain and Sanj are just gonna hold Mixfinity right here. I don't think Mixfinity has a chance to rotate. They probably don't have the most loot right here. So this is just going to be a standoff situation until somebody gets a knock. Brain is in the most vulnerable position for Team Evasion. He takes some big shots right there. Hit him for 40 health. He's going to have to back up, try to get a little bit of a res going. I mean, a little bit of a heal going. Superman pushes down. Now there's nobody watching Baby Joey unless Baraku is watching him right here. But if not, Baby Joey can have a flank and nobody contesting him. I think Brain should. They're trying to hold these angles. This is a long fight to happen at the very beginning of the game. Brain getting tagged up. Brain going down by Blackjack. Where's Blackjack? Blackjack must be further to our left. Gaga going down by M. Ape getting taken out by Aim. And Baby Joey collecting that kill on Brain. And like I thought, Blackjack is the team from Primorsk. They have rotated over. They heard the shooting. This is one of those things we talk about. When the fight is too long, Oh, there is a boat right there. That boat did not render on our screen, so they did find a boat off the drop. So this is why this fight is going on. This is what we talk about sometimes. If the fight is too long, a team is going to third party. Teams want points, and the points that they want them, you know, early. They believe that other teams don't have the necessary loot. You see Mitch pushing over right here. That nade did damage. No shots registering right here for him. He's taking these good shots. Bearcrew finally putting down Mitch. Is Bearcrew gonna be able to get this thirst? No. Mitch is gonna go to the backside of the tank, get the heal off. Bearcrew's gonna have to find a way to retreat. He should be in a good position since there was a knock right there. As this is going down, there are rotations that are happening. Torch is in a fight with Evita. CK has rotated across to the map. If you see, the circle has popped, and it is a military circle. This is going to be a Western military circle. P15 is shooting from the blue right now. P15 is trash. That was a team that got that knock. Oh, they actually got that confirm on Mitch in the smoke. Those are very good shots. They're gonna have to start making their rotation though. There is a boat right there, like I said before, and they're gonna take that boat and get across. However, they have two members holding the other boat. Triple OG is gonna sprint to this boat right here, just gonna take his car straight through the blue into. He has no idea. They're looking for that Primorse vehicle. It's always there, and it won't be there this time. And look at this. Flexed is going to take this boat right here from Team 13. Team 13 now will be stranded on this side. They will have to make a different play. PKU Disaster pulls up kind of late. So this is going to be a 4-team fight right here. A 4-team fight. This is Mixfinity, PKU, and VK. They all pulled up for this one boat spawn, and the boat's not even there right now. So the fighting will commence. Triple OG got pulled up on by AIM. Space Havoc takes down Lucid. Triple OG gets knocked by AIM. Now it's just PKU and two members. Oh, PKU and VK here. Dom taking down PUBG 007. Wow, all this action is just taking place for this one boat. We haven't even seen any more of the game. SLG gonna get a care package right here. King Diffie gonna take down Dom. Leaves Trouble with that care package. No matter what it is, Trouble's a good enough player to make it count. Let me take you guys into the map view right now. That fight is still going down over here. M finally takes down King Diffie. Warrior Muffin still alive. It's her. Oh, 007 is able to get res. So now it's M, Tyrannical, and Quakes over here. Looks like Valid is gonna make a rotation. This is only phase 2, so they do have enough HP and enough time to rotate. They can even make a far rotation back into the circle. PKU is gonna start their rotation as well as VK is into the circle. I wonder if SLG knows that that VK is there and is gonna try to get a little gatekeeper situation going on. And then right here we have CK fighting Myth. CK down a member, losing a member right there, and now it's a 4v3 over here. And I just saw Sparky getting a knock on. Did Sparky get a knock? Yeah, Sparky did get a knock. CK getting a knock as well. So now it's a 3v3 down here. I'm gonna try to take you over there if I can. Superman dying to the blue. Sparky getting a knock on Adam as well. Joker knocking D Bish. If you look at this, that fight is still happening down here. Baby Joey knocking White Rose, but also getting thirsted out by Disaster. Born Country getting knocked by America. Signs also dying to the blue. Oh, this fight right here is over. CK goes down. It looks like Joker and just looks like America is the only person up. White Rose actually getting taken out. PUBG 007 falling off of what looks like to be a vehicle right there. Maybe jumped out a little early. I don't know. There's something about vehicles now that everybody is jumping out just a tad bit early and they're falling to their death. Dub C is going to try to rotate into some hard cover after losing a member. Down here we have, oh, it's a big pull up. UV's pulling right by Ham. Can Ham get a knock? This is going to be important for them. They got some HP off one. A weird pull up by this team. They're trying to create some space, try to create some angles. Dim Doss getting tagged up. His vehicle's on fire, probably disabled. He lost a tire. This isn't where he wants to be. This team can hit all the shots. Vanilla getting taken down by Lou. The car finally blows up. They're going to use the car as cover. Oh, okay. Smoked it out. Going to use this as cover. Is Ham going to play this aggressively? Dim Doss is all by himself. It looks like Ham's going to pull up on him. They're going to confirm this one kill, and then they're going to try to rotate the circle. Phase 3 closing right now. Look at this play by Critic. Playing the absolute angle right here. Dim Doss down a lot of HP. Probably Dim Doss goes down. Critic making that very, very wide and risky play into the blue. Worked out perfectly for him. Trouble kills Bearku. He does have a Groza. That's what he picked up from that package. It looks like SLG pulled up onto the coast. However, Onyx was on the coast already. Didn't matter. Kid putting Onyx down. They're going to get to confirm. RMV is going to shoot at VK, not realizing that SLG is closer. Will the mates be able to use their positional advantage to take care of both of these teams as they rotate in? That's going to be the question. Space Havoc going to swim in right now. Car on fire. Now, that's the first time we've seen a team use the disabled vehicle and still drive it and get out right before it put them down. That's well played by them. Monza going down to the blue. Can Trouble get this res? I don't think it's possible. It's phase 4, 30 something seconds. I think he's just gonna die to the blue right here. I'm not sure what happened right there. I think that fight hurt him a little bit and he wasn't able to get any heals off, or maybe he didn't have any heals. It'll be good to see. When he gets in the chat, he'll let us know. You always wonder if it's a disconnection when a player like Monza dies to the blue or something like that, because he's a very good player and he's usually aware of the circles and things like that. But maybe that fight with Onyx tanked up his vest a little bit, or maybe he just didn't get out of the water in time. RMV still holding VK right here, and still you have the mates up top. Now SLG is gonna try to make a rotation. They have a motorcycle, so they could probably go anywhere that they would like. Oh, if you see, let's pull up right here. It looks like the mates are split, so they're gonna, oh, never mind. We're gonna come back down here. Oh, Kid gets taken down by Gravity, and Trouble tries to jump off and goes down too. Mushu gets taken down by Tacticals. Sparky gets taken down by a member of Trash. We're just gonna call him Z. Z taking down 2 members right here with a decent heady. They tried to split and tried to hold 2 teams out. It did not work for them. They did register some kills over there from Tacticals and from Gravity, but they lost 2 team members in that. Warhawk getting taken down by RMV Zipped. Oh, it looks like there were some disconnection issues. It looked like Evasion, the whole team disconnected right there, and so did C5 Adam. Lou taking down Railer. Kofri getting taken down by Destroyer. RMV doing a lot of damage right now. Bad Karma taking down Stonks. Wow, that is crazy. So it looks like there were some issues, and not only were teams disconnecting, but their Xboxes were completely turning off in this match right here. At least 4 team members. It looks like AIM is tagging up a member of Average Gaming. That's Barry getting shot in the back right there. AV is going to try to push up. They have a team to their right, and then they have Average Gamers in front of them. Dimshik taking down Space Havoc and Gravy, I'm sorry. And then America goes down to Knights. Trying to keep you guys focused on this action right here, because they're the closest teams together. Oh, it's gonna be a push back there for Knights. Okay, Team 15 and Team 14 have both rotated into the circle. They're in decent positions. This is a fight that we tend to see a lot. We tend to see a team who are in this compound fighting a team over there in that defilade. Come up here. The mates are still doing pretty well, holding down the top of this. They're one of those teams that have said that they would rather play out in the open than playing inside of a compound like that. So they just like putting down shots, trying to get some picks, whatever they can do. RMV gonna play this. PKU's gonna play that particular. Remember, yesterday PKU stayed inside the building long enough to eventually win the match by getting the necessary kills at the end of the game. Want to see if they do that again. The players have been talking about these melee finishes in the Discord day in and day out. They hate them right now. Nate's going off. Oh, Tacticals gets tagged by Tyrannicals gets tagged by Tacticals. Looks like Tacticals is looking for the rest of the team. He knows that M is over here. Him and M both making that push. Oh, he goes down to M. One of the most underrated weapons in the game has to be the Bison. It doesn't hit that hard, but it has so many bullets, and it makes you so. Your mobility is so high that you have a SMG right there. And look at this. AV's gonna take some shots. Dempsey gonna lay down so he can get a heal off. Quakes tried to do the same. The heal canceled. AV is still pursuing. They're gonna try to get a third party here. AV's gonna try to take advantage of this situation. They still have the drop as long as Dimshik is down here. Oh yeah. Stander's getting that knock on M right there. Dimshik is putting Quakes in a bad position. Down goes Torch. Got it stuck between a rock and a hard place. Dimshik gonna try to rotate away from this fight. He does not want anything to do with AV wise by himself. Dimshik getting taken down by Destroyer. Destroyer is on fire. You guys have no idea how well he's playing right now. I wish you guys could see all the stats. Warrior Muffin was really close to unvaulted, and she's able to get into the zone. I bet you she's inside of that security shack as unvaulted is inside the garage. Team 14 looking for people on the outskirts so they could get some picks. Critic is gonna wait. I know Critic knows that there's a team in this compound. He has eyes on them. He actually gets a tag for 81 right there on Z. That's gonna call over Knights. Knights is gonna hold. As soon as they make this next rotation, Knights is gonna pop over this hill and try to get some picks. Man, it gets quiet right around zone number 6 when people are kind of away from everything. We're gonna watch this action right here develop as Team 15 has to rotate into the zone. Double smoke push. It looks like Knights is gonna be all on his own. Oh, nobody's getting tagged up by Destroyer. Destroyer getting another knock right there. Might get this confirmation as well. There's no way that they can get this res as the circle closes in. Knights is getting taken down. Oh, it looks like Nation takes down Knights from behind. Knights did not watch up the hill. Nutcase takes out Warrior Muffin as Effects put some shots on AV. Effects taking down Karma. Gonna get a little heal going on right here. Critic going down to Z. Destroyer taking down nobody, getting that confirmed. And then Critic getting his confirmation as well. And then Nutcase killing Dirty. They're gonna be able to get this res right here, but They needed to back up just so that they could get a heal off. Nutcase needs to get a heal off. Lou knocking Nation. We got to get in here. Armor going down. Standards getting that kill immediately, and then Sweeney taking down Nutcase. Sweeney also taking down Effects. 6 teams left, 12 up. It looks like AV with a 3-man right here. Strong, very strong. PKU still holding that, and RMV still holding their. There it goes. Oh, I thought I DC'd as well, but I didn't. It was just a strong hiccup. Trash still in the game with 3 members. AV still in the game with 3 members. Average Gamers with 1 member. PKU with 2. Unvaulted with 1 and RMV with 2. This is a mixture of teams right here. This isn't the same this isn't the same top 5 that we tend to see. Oh man, Sweeney getting Barry as Barry tried. I mean, Standards getting Barry as Barry tried to hide right there. See if Team 15 is gonna push Team 16. That's Trash and AV. Nade going off, so now AV knows that there's somebody down this hill. They're gonna back up. This is a smart play. Backing up forces that the other team to come up the hill, and as they come up the hill, you can get more information than if they were down the hill. That's a good nade right there. Pushes them off the tree. Shots being fired. Z has no idea what Standards is. Oh, he's looking at Lou. Z going down right there. Blackjack has an angle on Sweeney if he peeks this right side. He's concerned though. Disaster taking down Zipped. Destroyer gets taken down by AIM. PKU has come to play today. Blackjack gonna push up into this L right here. See what Standard sees. Checking things out. He hears that nade go off. That's a smoke. Oh, if he would have recognized that was a smoke, he could have pushed right around there. Oh, it was an even trade right here. Lou able to get that trade instantly. Standards and Flex still up right here on the tree. Oh, good shots. Better shots right there. They're going to get Sweeney up, but as we saw, PKU is on the run. PKU and Destroyer. Ooh, AIM able to do some things with that barrel. 2 teams up, PKU versus Avita. Gonna get these boosts up. They got the Resis 11 kills for Avita. 6 kills for PKU. This is another well-played game by PKU and another well-played game by Avita. Looks like Avita might take the lead with this game. No matter if they win or not, they had a substantial amount of kills and they were already in second place, and this is going to be a top 2 finish, so they're going to get at least right here, they're going to get at least 16 points, I believe. At least 17 points, as a matter of fact. And if they do get the win, that'll put them up. That'll be 21 points. 23, actually. Nade going off. Lou has no vest. You can see they kind of have, Lou kind of knows where they're at, but he's not 100% sure. He sees the smoke, so he knows somebody's in the smoke. Found him. Whiffs a few shots. Disaster being taken down very low. Lou's just going to try to hold out AIM right here. Sweeney going down. Now it's just AIM by himself. AIM gets taken down by Lou, and that right there is a victory. 13 kills and the win. Let's get right into that instant replay. right here, a lot went down. Effects had pushed up, got a knock on a member from Average Gaming, and then Nutcase had got a knock and a kill on a member of Unvaulted. But they gave up their position with those kills, and then Sweeney pushed right over there. As Avita is pushing the top to deal with Average Gamers, Sweeney was able to have the top-down view on Ham and end up getting that wipe right there. Nutcase didn't have full health, and Effects had came back there to help out. We didn't get to see the angle of that fight, but Sweeney ends up getting the kills right there. And now, if you watch this, PKU and RMV have not left. As soon as RMV leaves to cross the street, I can see PKU just staying in those houses and dealing with that. A lot of the fights in that particular side of the island really took a long time to happen. And since they took so long to happen, I think that's why there was so much third partying in that game. I did hear about the DCs that are happening right now. That's out of our hands, out of the PCL's hands. We do have rules in place for players and teams that disconnect, but it has to be a certain amount and it has to happen in a certain situation. And the reason for that, and the reason for the disconnections, we all know, is the addition of the encryption software. PUBG themselves, their spokespeople have said that there were going to be some issues that happened with it because of how hefty it is. And being in a custom server and in custom matches, we put more strain on the game than the game typically deals with on a day-to-day basis. This is the first time we've heard about the Xboxes cutting off, but don't let that deter you. These players will still play and they'll deal with it. They've played PUBG at a much worse time. They'll complain about it, but they understand that PUBG is PUBG, and we love the game for what it is. But right here, this fight right here is whoever won this fight was going to win the game. That's what I thought, because their team was going to end up with the most people alive. Or Z going down right there to Standards was tough. And what happens is Standards in the position to get the cross. So if Z is looking at Lou, Standards is in the best position to get the cross. That's the same thing I thought Blackjack was going to do with Sweeney, but Blackjack was really focused on Standards and his location after he got that knock. So Sweeney was in a position where if he had started that fight with Flex, that Blackjack could have hit him on the cross. But with that knock, that initial knock on Z, that changes the dynamic of that fight right there. That was a good. So right there is one of those times where your teammate is directly behind you and it works out perfectly. And that's what we call a trade. Sometimes you have to trade. You have to be willing to get knocked and trust that your teammate is going to be there and have your back. That is excellent shooting right there. If you're going to take a one-on-one, it's very nice that you change your position, you move your head, and then you're bobbing up and down when you can, and then that you crouch for perfect shots. Well done by Avita right there. You could tell that these guys are talented, and you could tell that they hone their craft each and every day. Right here, this happens all the time when there's two teams left. Nobody pushes and they let each other get completely healed, and then they boost up, and then they think about it, and then they push each other. Now AV's still looking out right here. Okay, now this is the case. When I always talk about the smokes, I think smoking in this particular situation, it's nice that he put out two smokes, right? The two smokes means it still made Lou or Sweeney or somebody from AV think, what side is he on? But it's kind of a rough situation and kind of something tough to do because you are giving up your location. So if you smoke a little further away, maybe it helps you out. But if you're gonna smoke really close to yourself, it's definitely gonna give up your location, and a good player is gonna capitalize on that. And I think that's why Lou was able to focus and know exactly where AIM was. It's just because AIM smoked out that side, but AIM did what he thought was right, what they thought was right, and it is what it is. So GG's, we're gonna take you into a brief intermission, not longer than 3 minutes, and that's it. Welcome back, everybody. This is the PCL, and I'm your host, Invasion Being. The PUBG Console League is right here, and it's FPP day number 2. With that win right there, I believe that Avita will be in first place going into match number 2. They also had a significant disconnection in that game. There were a few disconnections in that game, but these teams were able to persevere and fight their way through it. That's intense. The players are believing that it's something to do with the boats and the military circle. Who knows? We'll get more. We'll get more information about that later. But right now, we're moving on to the next game. Let me show you guys the standings and how things are sitting right now. This will be the current standings through 5 games. Through 5 games, everybody. So through 5 matches. And this scoreboard is brought to us by PUBG Lookup. If you ever need to check your own stacks or check in or have a host a tournament or something like that, just go to PUBG Lookup. Make your file, and then you'll be able to do that. And then right here, we have Avita with 72 points right now. Now they're way ahead in damage, doing 8,000 damage right here. What a team, what a play by them. And if you go down here, you can see Sweat Lounge Gaming still in second place with 58 points, and results may vary in 3rd place. Console Killers in 4th, and PKU in 5th place. I'm shocked that PKU is still in 5th place. They've put together a very, very decent string of games. So maybe they just need to do a better or be more aggressive in the killing, and that will boost them up because they have finished in the top 5 quite a few times. So let's see if they can advance and get better at being a little bit more aggressive. That way that they can be higher up in the standings. As we ride the plane to the end, and as we jump out, where do you guys think the plane is going to land? I mean, where's the circle going to end? Who do you have winning this game? Will it be one of one of the top 5 teams, or will it be an underdog taking game number 2? Let me know. Let me know. When this mechanic is corrected, it'll be so nice for us production wise. Oh, and we have a relatively familiar circle. This is a circle that best fits a lot of these teams. A lot of these teams with this playing path are already going to be in this circle. Not many people are going to have to stretch. Not many people are going to have to go too far. I guarantee a lot of people have landed on this side. We are going to see a lot of teams drop in their typical locations as well, but there are going to be a lot of people in George Pool. There's going to be a team in Military. There's going to be a team in Primorsk, Pachinki, and then probably one in that compound that we call the Zigzag compound. Wow. It's not the people that I thought were going to be in these spots, but we're exactly right. If you're wondering, my co-host Invasion Prime, or I Am Prime, is not here with us today. He is spending some time with Mama Prime. Mama Prime just had a successful surgery for a form of cancer that she had, and she's doing very well. So he's going to spend some time with her. Shouts out to Mama Prime. Shouts out to Prime. Our prayers and blessings are with you all the time. You're such a good guy, man. We appreciate you here at the PCL. So with that being said, we knew the mates were going to land here. SLG has decided to land in their tertiary position. Diffie and Valid have made a slight change to the way that they land, and they have landed. They have all of Watertown, all of Roz, and all of Ruins. So they should have all of the loot. FLC and Average Gamers in a place that we're used to seeing them at. Down here we have Brain, Signs, and Soup. I don't know what happened to Baraku, whether he DC'd or he was not able to make the lobby. I have no idea. And then down here in Core we have Trash. And then we have Mixed Finity. This is Myth and Primorsk. Right here we have Unvaulted. This time, if you've noticed, Turn did not land on the opposite side. He would have been in trouble over there. It would have been him versus the entire Mixed Finity. Now over here we have Slaughter Gang, who landed kind of Milta, but not really. And then they are really close to farm right here where Ham is. And Ham put themselves in that tight position. If you can recall, VK used to exclusively land farm and in these compounds. And what happened was that they ended up having to fight AV really early, and then after they had to fight AV, they were getting pushed by another team behind them. So let's see if Ham can make a better play than VK did at that time. VK is middle circle in Gaka. And then we always have Dub C over here at Milta Power. They're gonna have to make the furthest rotation, but we know that they tend to rotate late anyway. And in their rotation, they wait to hear fighting, and they either pull up on the fights or they try to rotate into the open area and then rotate to the fighting there. We're gonna see how CK plays Nova. They have landed here before. Usually they just drive straight up this bridge and then come over and make their rotation. I wonder if they're gonna do something different this time. We'll see. We'll see. We have PKU. PKU tends to get a lot of loot. To be honest, looting is never an issue, or it's not an issue like it used to be, because they have buffed the loot so much that in esports mode, any compound you go to is gonna have enough loot for your team. 100% gonna have enough loot for your team. What you try to do is get the loot and stay out of that first fight. That initial fight is not a fight that anybody actually wants. You want to get comfortable. You want to get some position, and then you want to engage in fights. If you have to fight before that, it might not turn out into your favor right here. This is good driving right here by whoever is leading the way for Ham. They were able to avoid Avita, not get into a fight, and rotate early enough for Slaughter Gang not to be there. It looks like Triple OG is gonna take down Trouble, but Trouble has some backup. Triple OG is gonna actually get that confirmation. But it's just Triple OG. Can Triple OG work his magic and get a 2-for-1? No, Whistler comes over there, immediately gets the knock on triple OG. That's still a trade. So VK is fairly comfortable with that. They feel like they've taken down one of the best players in comp early in the game, and that's going to allow them to move up a little, slightly. We got a rotation right here by the mates. They're going to rotate into these houses over here. We have Whistler being shot at by the rest of VK. It's going to open up some areas for some rotations right here. It looks like Dimdos jumps out of the vehicle a little early. It must be something with the vehicles that I don't know yet that is causing people to jump out early and knock themselves. Down here, we still have Evasion putting down some tough shots. Now we have rotations being done by AV and Mixfinity. This is a good compound for Trash, moving right into a decent compound. RMV is going to move into the top over here, right above Gaka. Great compound for them to be in as well. People are trying to center up to this zone. This zone usually doesn't shift hard north or south. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If it's not a hard shift, that these teams should be in very good spots. AV decides to go into the spot in the woods. I thought that they were going to try to get into this trench compound. We have a pull-up coming up right here. Team Mixfinity trying to get out of there. Oh, they were, well, okay. Just happens in spectator mode. It's glitched. Umwerta. Okay, Umwerta making it over there. Nobody hurt. Mixfinity's gonna get out. Torch is gonna get taken down by, no, 2 members of Torch are gonna be taken down by the mates right there. It was not a team wipe. This is tough. The toughest part about this particular map, not this map, but this particular circle, is everybody circles up into the middle. So if you rotate late and you're trying to get a space, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be very rough with everybody being over here. If you can see PKU pulled into a compound, you have VK in the compound, you have Mixfinity. And then you also have RMVs over there and SLGs over here. So this is a lot of the top teams have already made it in. Avita's taking a compound. They have the whole upper side of this mountain, and then they're going to just be putting shots down at Mixfinity for the remainder of the time that Mixfinity is inside of that compound. And if you see Torch taking the northernmost route, again, as we always say, teams never rotate to the north. If you rotate to the north, you are in such a good space. There will be nobody around you. AIM getting taken down by Onyx. It's going to be able to get picked up, right? Yes, they split 2-2, so there's going to be a pickup going on over there. 19 teams left into phase number 2. This is not something you see often right here. 19 teams left. Remember, the way the PCL works is the first 2 weeks there are 20 teams, and then the last 3 weeks there will be 16 teams. The reason we do that is we want people to have an opportunity to play in. You can't actually have 20 teams continuously playing because it's a stress on the server, and 16 teams is what it usually is for comp play. It allows people to maneuver easily, and there's not as much third partying going on, and the pacing is different. When you play with 16 teams, the pacing is much, much different. We have a rotation going on over here. Rotation going on for Whistler I don't know who's in that vehicle with Whistler, but now we have Tacticals and Sparky pulling right up. Oh, that's everybody. All SLGs in that one vehicle right there. I wonder where their spot's going to be. They're going to pull up at these twins right here. Take you over there. Again, with the way this circle is, there's so much real estate that there won't be a lot of fighting going on. There will be a lot of pop shots taken, but not a lot of straight up team on team fights unless somebody pulls up on one compound pulls up on another compound, and one team pulls up on a team in a compound, but that's not something that is likely to see right here. If you can see this southernmost rotation by CK, this is also a good rotation. If they stay on the street, they can probably get all the way up to this house right here if that's where they're looking to go. Also, we talked about what Dub C does. They wait for everybody to move off the edges because it's typical for teams to push further in. And then as they do that, they move right in behind them. It's when they get aggressive and try to get some kills that it really happens. We're going to have a lot of shots being taken by the mates. Looks like King Diffy's gonna get a knock right here on Don't Miss. This is gonna give out some information for Slaughter Gang. They're gonna have to figure out another way to drive over here. They can't just take that same route because they will put them in danger. Good shots right there by Diffy. Also good shots by PKU. Every time Onyx peeks, he looks like he's taking a little tag right there. Good thing about this circle is you could tank the blue a little bit and still get into your relative positions. We're gonna take you over here to see, I think Avita pulls into this compound. Yes, Avita's team 16. They've split between these two compounds. Now this is Ham. Ham is gonna try to find a way to get into a relatively good position. What they don't want to do is put themselves, oh man, they're on foot. So right now it's kind of costing them. Nutcase gets taken down. Team 15 being in that spot that they're in, it's super toxic. That is the compound that you most want to be in. And then Sweeney's gonna ghost his whip up here, try to get some, I don't know if this is worth. They heard him. He's gonna have to back away from that fight. I believe the play that they were going for was to cut off Team 14. And cutting them off, they were going to try to capitalize on them already being shot at by somebody else. It didn't work out the way that they figured it was because they were spotted. I guess the vehicle was either heard or seen. And then they had to make a play from there. It looks like UV is going to pull right into this swampy area. We have Average Gamers currently fighting FLC. That's being done from hospital hill to this island. To this garage house. This garage house is a popular place. They're just gonna, FLC's gonna leave Vanilla to bleed out up here. The circle shifted kind of to the north. CK has to move and Myth has to move. Myth is gonna drive right to Torch. PKU's in a good position still, and so is VK. Everybody in the zone. The fighting is gonna happen right here. This is WC and UV. Here comes Team 15 as well. If Team 15 third parties this fight, they'll be in such a good space. This is where you, as an IGL, you have to say something like, all right, boys, are we looking to be aggressive? Are we looking to get active? Or are we looking to play the circle slow? This will let you know right here. Devil Dog taking some damage. GI taking some damage as well. Look at that, Warhawk getting the knock. Them dogs going down to Warhawk as well. Oh my goodness. And then we had GI going down during this fight. Now it's U-turn. So Dub C is able to get those 2 kills, but they lose 2 members in that fight. Was it worth is the question. The thing that I think WC has to work out on is WC has to start winning these encounters. They're in these engagements, they're winning half of the engagement, but they're losing players with every engagement. They have to start keeping people alive. Whether that means that they have to be less aggressive or that the lead man has to be less aggressive and wait for his teammates to get there, something has to give. Because right now what they're doing is they're going into the game and then they're pushing and then they end up losing players. Ape taking down Railer and Sparky taking down White Horse. White Rose, I'm sorry. That's a big shot by him. Pretty far off. 19 teams still up. This circle is going to be toxic. Tacticals being able to knock Disaster as well. That's 2 team members knocked right there. This is going to put the mates in a decent position to get a lot of knocks. It looks like Warhawk was shot, then he went down in the blue, but then Kofi gets taken down as well by Exclusive. Those are tough rotations that are happening to WC. Gravity going down. Dimshik low as well. They're gonna have to get a res right here. Dimshik gonna get his health up. Standards takes down Projects. Signs is gonna try to make. Signs is shot to half health right here. Getting tagged up again. This is Ham taking the deep shots. Critic getting Blackjack. Projects goes down. Blackjack is gonna definitely be thirsted right here. Superman's gonna try to walk into the zone. He's gonna have to crouch. He's gonna have to army crawl. There's no way he makes it without army crawling. Oh, Avita's gonna get pulled up on. I am not sure that Trash knew Avita was here. Nobody getting taken down instantly. Sweet. Standards going down. Gaga going down. Do they have time to get a save on right here? Oh, Gaga finally getting thirsted as well. Standards is gonna be on the outside looking in. They're gonna get a res right here. That was not a pull-up that Avita expected. That is not where Trash expected Avita to be either. RMV taking down Quake's and Tyrannical. Myth taking down Railer and Effects spotting Superman, taking Superman down as well. PKU again in a pretty good position. Oh, Superman smoked himself. Tried to give himself an advantage, tried to give himself somewhere to go. And as he takes that, it did not work out well for him. Barry taking down Born Country. That's happening back here on this backhand side. We're gonna go check that out. Morta getting taken down by Diffie and confirm. Railer taking down Myth. Myth taking down Railer. Now, average gamers are gonna try to gatekeep a situation here on Snake and America. Average nation going down. Snake is one shot. America's gonna get pushed by Ape. Ape is having a hell of a day. America's not looking at him. Ape gets shots off. Snake is gonna be in a tough position. Everybody's gonna be shooting down on him. Down he goes. Average gamers with a wipe, and they're gonna be able to get that res going on right there. Looks like Knights goes down the Disaster. Tacticals takes down Effects. That is Team 14 out in 14th place. Oh, we have a push going on over here. Oh, it's 2 pushes going on. CK has pushed Average Gamers. This is a 2v4 push right here. Mushu. Tacticals take it down Mushu and Destroyer as Mushu takes down Disaster. Warrior Muffin taking down Baby Joey. Wow, there's so much action going on right now. And it's so spread out. We'll zoom in right here. It looks like Karma finally takes down Bazaar. AV's gonna make a push. Where are they pulling up to? They're pulling right up to PKU. Wow, Gravy getting that knock on Sweeney. Standards getting the knock on Stokes. Stonks. Lou's gonna push in here. Aim's already in the room. Lou trying to do some stuff. Lou is absolutely one shot. White Rose gonna get taken down by Standards. That Molly's gonna hit and gonna take Lou down. Aim is playing very well today. It's just Standards and Aim up, I believe. Aim hopped into the fire. Wait, what? Aim hopped into the fire. Now Onyx is gonna push Standards. Standards to close that door. Onyx knows where he's at now. OMG. I don't know why Aim hopped into the fire. D over there looking at Space Havoc. Valid taking shots at Mixfinity, not letting them go anywhere. Sanders has been pushed by the whole VK, the rest of VK. Molly going in. They're gonna stack up right here. 1 down, 2 down. He almost got the okay. That was a heck of a play by Sanders. He almost got the wipe right there. If he went for that thirst, because that's the right thing for him to do in that situation. The 3-vest really worked out for him right there. You want to know, if he doesn't go for that thirst, is he able to get that kill? Mitch taking D down with a perfect grenade. Signs and Brain have moved over to camp the trees right here, trying to put some shots down. Matter of fact, they're not trying to shoot at anybody. They're just trying to maintain their position for as long as they can. Valid in a very, very nice spot. Gonna hold this area right here for as long as possible. Put some shots down. They got the hard cover that's in the circle. It looks like the mates have rotated over to put shots down on VK. Good idea by them. Warrior Muffin getting that kill on Chachi. Remember, if you would like to participate in the PCL, there is currently no events open, but we are working on new events, and you can go to the PUBG Console League.com and you can check out all the events. You can check out the standings. You can check out everything. We have all the information there. We will be face slaps again with that VSS putting shots down. What we will be doing is we will be adding rosters to that. Barry getting taken down by Zalodi. And then So Nation getting taken down by Diffie. Mitch is taking shots at VK. Mitch and Luce taking shots at VK. VK is in a very, very tough spot. So Whistler getting a knock on 8. Average Gamers going down right there. A mix between SLG and Valid. VK is going to try to move through this smoke. They're gonna smoke push. I expect there to be a fight between Team 13 and Team 17 right here. Everybody's smoking everything. VK thinks that they could. This fight is more in their favor. Mitch gets taken down by a double heady, and then so does Lucid. Man, the barrel is so good. The barrel is so good. Signs is getting pushed up on. Nothing he can do. He's trying to make his way out of there. They all pushed him. Brain holding the other area. The only place for the mates to go was right there, and they wind up finding Signs in the middle of the zone. VK still in it. The mate's still in it. Valid still in it. SLG still in it. SLG is maintaining the backside of this zone, which is a very good spot for them to be at as long as nobody focuses them. If they get focused, it's going to be tough. They're going to have to make the rotation no matter what, unless it pops back to them, which it does not. So now they're in an unfavorable position coming down. They do have some trees. They can use some smoke. They can go tree to tree. It might pan out for them. Face slaps though with the SLR. With the VSS. Might be able to get a knock on gravity right here. As I call it out, he gets the knock on gravity. He get the confirmation. Remember, with that particular gun, nobody knows where he's at, and he gets the knock on tacticals as well. And then he also has Sparky down to 1 shot. Whistler and Kid taking shots, allowing face slaps to move up. This is the stuff that we talk about for SLG right now. That's making SLG such a tough team to beat. Whistler hopped out on the wrong side. Sparky able to take him down. If he's able to hop out on the other side of that vehicle. Oh, this is tough. Good nade right there. Face slaps only gets hit by 17 from that nade. Dimshik take it down. Kid, Sparky take it down. Face slaps, and that allows them to get the res on tacticals. brain has just been here for the entire game. We're trying to work our way over to the shots. You know how it goes. Here we go. Zaloti gonna drop a smoke. Throw a nade. Oh my goodness, that nade was money. Has to hit one of these SLR shots. Has to confirm this kill as well. He's gonna be the only person over here. His team is not gonna move out of their compound. He has to just take his time. He got us. Yes, sir. This is well played by him. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see what he's focused on. Oh, the res is gonna happen. He's looking cross. Brain gets taken down by 007. Zaloti hitting perfect shots. This is the cadence I think he should have shot at the member of VK right here, and I think he would have been able to get that confirmation if he would have. And then right here you have Diffie who rotates down. There we go. He's slowing it down. There it goes. He found his lead. Let's see what Onyx sees. Onyx is trying to get a tag on Zaloti. Onyx absolutely lasering Zaloti right there. Finally, he was able to get him into his grasp, taking him down, putting the claw to work. Claw players shoot so quickly, bro, with the finger movement. Well done. King Diffie going down as well to Gravy. Warrior Muffin gonna try to get this res right here. She hears him walking up. Diffie getting confirmed. Onyx is definitely confused. Warrior Muffin spots him now. Oh, Onyx able to get the knock. Ooh. Zaloti getting the knock on Onyx. Then Zaloti going down to Gravy. And that leaves for an SLG push. It's 3v2 right here. SLG already on the move. SLG, he doesn't see him. Dipchick didn't see him. Oh man, the 3 times. Dipchick going down though, and then getting confirmed. There was no confirmation on Dipchick. That's the end of that game. Done quickly. SLG with another win. I think they have about, that's 15 kills for them in that game and the W. That puts them back in front, I believe. Well played. In second place, that's VK. They had 8 kills right there. Third place is Valid with 7 kills. And in fourth place comes Evasion with no kills. And SLG also, I'm sorry, that was the mates. That was not SLG. I apologize. The mates come in with 15 kills right there. I thought that was Sparky got me again, bro. Sparky got me again. GG's. SLG actually was in 5th place with 4 kills that game. GG's. Now, if we're looking at this, Team 20 was in a very good spot. They had to come out of this compound. After they got this knock on Gravy, Zaloti got the knock on Gravy. I think they had to confirm that on that side. They kind of split to look at everything, but I think that confirmation had to happen on that side, and it didn't, and that's what cost them. But right here, this was a great play by SLG. I think maybe Whistler's pull-up kind of cost them this win right here, but I think his pull-up was done in the right way. I think he just has to get out of his car on the opposite side. If he gets out of his car on the opposite side, then he's able to have some cover and to put some shots down. I think that is the only thing that keeps SLG from confirming this victory right here, or at least this win on this fight. But well done by Sparky to get down and to get in position to he healed and was ready for the fight instantly. He heard the car pull up, and then he was able to get the laser on Whistler that allowed them to get that win right there. And from this perspective, we could see 007 gets the knock on Brain. Brain is literally probably has some coffee or something in his hand, waiting for the next fight to come down. We have a nade going out right now. This nade was money by Zaloti. Boom. Wow. Now I love this play right here, but he has to take his time with these shots. I get it. You're trying to confirm the kills and you're trying to, spam your bullets to try to get as many shots down as possible. But in that particular case, it didn't pan out for him as well as it usually does. Good job by Onyx, not being a sitting duck, moving, keeping his head on the bob, trying to move his face so he doesn't get hit by anything. Well done by him. Excellent plays. Then he also gets a knock over here on Sparky. There's nothing he can do. So this is sometimes I wonder. So maybe he was thinking that 007 can push over here and help up with those kills right there. But that knock didn't do much. I think the focus had to be down here. You couldn't let that res go. As you saw the smoke go down, I think Zaloti has to push over here. He doesn't have any more nades or anything like that, but you still got to be aggressive. Knowing Diffie is coming with you on that rotation a little later, maybe it could have it could have been a better situation for them. These are some really good shots by Onyx. Onyx to take down Zaloti. That is the turning point in this fight. Zaloti got taken down, and then they got focused on by... Then VK does a good job of focusing on one person at a time, right? If you saw right there, Onyx was holding one angle and then Gravy was holding the other angle, and that allowed them to get that. And then right here, Onyx pushes straight into the smoke. I don't think Muff sees them, and then when Muff does see him, they go back and forth. I don't know what happened right there. I don't know what gun Muff was shooting at that time, but this trade was excellent. The only problem is Gravy wasn't in that fight, so he's gonna push up and then get the knock on Zaloti right there. And then we know instantly after you hear all that fighting and you know how many teams are up, you push over there with reckless abandonment, some VSM, and that's what we saw right here. The push coming. Dimshik did not see the res go, didn't see him until he moved right there after the res, and was not able to confirm those, well, was able to confirm those kills, but not until he got shot. GG's, we're gonna go into a 3-minute intermission. Thank you guys very much for sticking with us. Welcome back, everybody. This is the PCL, the PUBG Console League, and I am your host, Invasion Bing. Wow. Game number 2 taken by the mates. I incorrectly said it was SLG. Sparky TV gets me every time. Every single time. He was a member of both teams, and now that he's on a new team, it gets me confused sometimes. I apologize for that. Did not mean to offend the mates. Well played by the mates. So, with that being said, let's get right into the scores and let's see what changed with that win. Remember, these are the scores through 6 matches. Through 6 matches, these are the scores. We have Avita in first place with 80 points. Sweat Lounge Gaming in second with 65 points. The mates in third with 53 points. And results may vary in fourth with 50 points. And Console Killers with 39 points. That rounds out the top 5. We will be posting this. The leaderboard will be on the PUBG Console League website. If you just look for at the PUBG Console League, you will see the website it's on. You will get the information in full. We are hopping out of the plane right now, headed to where these maps at. If you notice, this is from a Kaminsky to a military circle. The question is, will we get another military circle right here? We have already had 4. So in the 6 matches we've already had, there have been 4 military zones. 4 military zones. That is astonishing. We usually do not have that many. There might have been an update. There may have been something, but there have been 8. There have been 4 maps already. So that's crazy. That's more than half. That's way more than half. Wow. I expect this to be like a Stabler circle, though. We haven't had one of those yet, and I'm excited to see how teams play that. We're over here. This is, I believe we're all the way up here. We're in Kaminsky, and we have I can't explain to you guys how everyone must feel right now. Like they must be saying, man, what is going on? Look at the drop that everybody has. Everybody is grouped up on the west side of the map. Sorry, on the east side of the map, and then they're going to try to rotate into this circle. I don't know how this is going to go. Everybody has to go by everybody. AVG is up there by Severny. They're going to have the longest rotation. I might as well start my way to the circle as well. We're going to be in the map view for the majority of this first zone. Because there's so much going on, we do not want to disconnect by showing you guys too many of the graphics or going too fast and not allowing the game to load up. Remember, we would love to bring you guys each player's perspective, but currently on console that is not available in the same sense that it is on PC. So we work with what we have right now until the updates are made and allow us to do the things necessary. But what's going on right now is we just give you what we can give you, okay? Without trying to DC a disconnect. This is season number 7 for us. We have been through a lot of trial and error to get to the point where we feel like these particular things that we do work out and work the best for the league and for the broadcast. Another example of that is we used to go underneath the ground to get to places quicker, and so you could see more fights, but we realized that people do not want to see underneath the map, first of all. And then second of all, we were disconnecting because of that. It was loading the map up too quickly, and it was just disconnecting. The Xbox couldn't handle it. Tacticals takes down Damo, and also Turn gets taken down again. Turn continues to land here, even though it's contested by another team. I think he's going to have to rethink his landing spot. However, Dirty UV getting the knock right there. I guess this might be what happened. They might have talked it out and said, well, just take two. Dirty going in, taking down Mitch, taking down Immorta. This might be a team wipe for Dirty. Dirty decides to collect his kills, which is excellent, which is a smart play. If he hits these shots, he switched guns. He's low. He's trying to run away. He has an opportunity. He got the team wipe. Dirty Ray Vaughn with the team wipe on Mixfinity. Wow. As I was saying, though, I still think it's in their best interest to figure out. Critic getting shot at by God right now. Critic trying to secure a boat for his team. I think one of the tacticals confirms that kill on Dom. Standards is gonna pull over here with Gaga. This is a smart play, right? He knows where the boat spawns are. He knows where people are most likely trying to get to the boats, and he's just gonna camp the boat. That's a high IQ play. High IQ play by Gaga. Well done. You can keep Critic off of that. Critic decided this might be rough for Critic. He decided to loot up more as his team made this rotation onto this mountain. He decided to go for more loot, and it might have costed him, because now PKU is gonna camp the bridge. It looks like Critic is just gonna have to wait. If he waits for wait until AV rotates, maybe he could stay alive right here. And now I think this is the last member. This is, oh man, can Dirty get another squad wipe on another talented team, or is he gonna have to rotate away from this? And this is gonna give the mates, the winners of last game, a care package right here for sure. I do not predict this circle going anywhere but to military. SOG is making a wide wrap from Lipovka in a boat, and right next to them, if you can see over here, that's happening way over here. We have Dub C. So SLG and Dub C both taking boats, rotating in together. And now we have the mates who are going to do, this is a pseudo bridge camp that they do right here. Instead of actually camping the bridge, they just camp everything around the bridge. So as you drive in, they try to get their knocks. Disaster getting a knock on Quakes, and then Stonks getting that confirmation. So as you pull into this, because you're going to try to drive across the bridge because there aren't going to be any boats, they're going to shoot at your vehicle instead of being located directly on the bridge, where it makes it kind of difficult. There's actually a water to water fight going down between SLG and that's SLG and WC. Avita has made it all the way across. This is a good spot for Avita. Now they can use their talents in shooting to pick people off as they come through. I'm trying to get you over to this fight between PKU, or this bridge camp by PKU. PK is putting out a lot of damage. It looks like Evasion getting taken out. Bazaar taking down Brain. Brain getting confirmed. Signs has made it out, but there was another member of Evasion who got taken down right there. I'm unsure who that was. Oh no, Barracuda. He did not get taken down. He just hopped in the water. SLG decided to not get out right there. It looks like Dub C just angled them out as far as they could. SLG is going to have to wrap all the way around to the back of Military Island. There's nobody there, so it pays out for him. Myth is going to take over. They're going to do the short rotation and try to get into Nova right here. And then over here, Trash is still Barracuda getting the takedown, but then also getting taken down as well right there by White Rose. Going to get that knock on Stonks, but it's not going to matter. They're going to get the res. Barracuda's going to bleed out and or drown. And then you have Myth with this wide rotation trying to rotate. They're in the water. They're going to get shot at by Dub C. I can see, unless they get behind this, there's some islands over there that you can get behind. A Critic finally swimming over. Well played by him. I told you the patience paid off. And now on top of the mountain, we have Ham. Ham is shooting down at I Am Superman and Evasion, trying to get out of there. Emma's just gonna camp inside of the C block. We have an, oh man, we're missing it. I'm sorry. We have a bridge camp going on. Dimshik getting that knock on Lamb. Try to get you guys there as fast as I can. Dimshik actually gonna get that confirmation. We all know the gun of choice right now is the barrel because of the buff. It made it so that the barrel is more stable, more accurate, better velocity. It's all around the best gun on the game right now. The M4 still reigns supreme in accuracy, but it just doesn't hit hard enough. If a talented person is using the barrel and another talented person is using the M4, the person with the barrel usually wins the fight. Slumpto and Projects over here taking down, getting tagged up by tacticals. This is Slaughter Gang and the mates. There was a period of time when the PCL was being thrashed by the mates. They had no idea. People had no idea how to handle them or what was going on. It was just the mates doing whatever they wanted. And that seems to have stopped here. The mates have to play a little more serious. Stocks going down again to Zach, and this time finally getting confirmed. The mates are playing more serious in these games just to make sure that they can maintain their spot in the top 5. Valley driving right by Slaughter Gang. I think they're all looking for boats right here. PKU finally going to try to make this rotation into the zone. They drive off the bridge. CK taking a lot of shots. Disaster might be in a tough position right here. FLC that's Chachi. Gonna try to find a boat in here. I don't think that boat is still there. I think there's one boat spawn close, and that is that boat by the bridge. Chachi looking to go into the water right now. Is gonna start getting tagged up by Team 18. Just a tough spot for Chachi to be in. Chachi looking for a boat to get out of there. However, Railer is going to try to make the play to Chachi, and Railer's going to get shot up by every member on Team 20, which is Valid. They're just going to wait. Valid might have to swim on themselves. Yeah, they're just going to wait for Railer to pop up. Railer's either going to have to pop up or going to drown. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Slumpto and his team are thinking, that's Slaughter Gang, they're thinking about the swim too. They might have to swim as well. These teams will be experts on playing military. Railer just decided to take the to drown right there. Ooh. GI and Adam able to take down the whole SLG. AV and the mates having a standoff. Tacticals is going low. There's a boat down there if you can remember. Oh, Warrior Muff getting taken down by Sparky. Sparky getting taken down by Don't Miss. Was Muffin by herself right here? She was. Her teammates are gonna rotate in right now. Karma gonna drive on the bridge. It's just Tacticals on the bridge right now. Oh, Dimshik getting some decent shots down on 007, but 007 is able to make it through. Sparky getting taken down by D again. Where is D shooting him from? Is D in the water? I'm not sure how D has that. Like, how D's able to shoot those shots. Oh no, D is in the blue. D is in the blue, ladies and gentlemen. D is in the blue. Gravity getting this knock. Tactical's getting knocked by Slump though. Oh, the mates are unraveling on that bridge. Can't make the rotations that were necessary to get things to make things work right there. One member of AVG has made it across. The rest are swimming in. We do have teams grouped up in this section over here. That would be UV. Remember, this is where they loot from. And then Team 20 has pushed in there, Valid. And now we have RMV on the top, gatekeeping them out. And then we have a rotation being made by Gravity. Gravity makes it. This is tough. When you rotate late, you really don't know where to go. Everywhere you go, there may be a team there waiting. Oh, Karma taking down Gravy. And then Karma getting taken down by Space Havoc. And then Gravity getting taken down by Triple OG. That's what I meant right there. And then Space Havoc instantly getting taken down by Barry. But that's what I meant by you never know where another team is. So when you pull up late, it could be a team right there waiting on you. VK is going to have to hold out AVG right here. Slaughter Gang is making it in. Dimshek as well. VK, Triple OG is by himself. He's going to have to get... This is going to be crazy. He'd have to do so much to kill this team by himself, right? I mean, Onyx has his back, but Triple is out here, way out here alone. Slumpto finally getting down. Oh, but Triple might be getting... Oh, drop shot him. Hit him with the head. He's going to try to back up. Gonna lay down himself, but Nation should be pushing over aggressively right here. They had him low. They don't know that it's two members on this team. Oh man, Onyx gets a shot in on Nation. Triple OG trying to get a heal off, but right there, Karma keeps that heal down. Karma and Barry able to get the knock. Onyx is gonna try to heal at this tree. He's gonna have to back up off that and run away. Also, phase 4 has just started closing in. Onyx is in a tough position. D finally making his way across. Dirty finally getting taken down by 007. Valid is playing very well today. Very, very well today. Dimdos. UV up here getting his heal off. They're going to have to rotate away from this fight. This isn't a fight. They don't have enough cover to peak this fight right here. Onyx is going to pull right up to Projects, and Project's going to put him out. And Project still mains the M4. We talked about that. And Gaga getting the knock from deep. You know what that tells me? That tells me that AV is in the position to knock everybody on this mountain. If they knock Projects right there, then that means they're going to have the angles on average gamers as well. Oh, Devil Dog actually got a knock on PUBG. And that kill was stolen by Zalodi, and it's another knock by Stanners, and then Diffie gets knocked by D. So that means, all right, AV's gonna push over here. Dimdos gets that knock. Slaughter Gang's gonna push as well, and then there's gonna be a fight right here. Zalodi's gonna be by himself. Team 2 did get wiped, so the Zalodi's gonna have to rotate out of there, or he's gonna get shot by Slaughter Gang. Sweens goes down to Karma. Karma collects that kill as well. Now, how is Stanners and Gaga going to deal with that? As Sweeney was going to be their lead and point guy, the scout is going to get knocked. Standards doesn't care. He's going to take this 1v1. Him and Karma. He's looking for him. He's looking for him. Spotted. He takes shots at Gaga. Hits it for 26. Standards is going to get beamed by the rest of the team. He's going to back off this fight. Karma's throwing out a nade right here. That nade's going to be short. Lou's going to have to get down here and help out. Gaga gets knocked by Bad Karma. Bad Karma's going to try to go for this confirmation. But Lou comes down and knocks 8. Standards is going to have the angle. And down goes Bad Karma. Lou's going to sprint to get that res. 8th is knocked. It's going to be Nation and Standards right here. Nation's going to have to back away. He can't get any of these reses. If he gets a res, it's going to put him in position to die, and he can't risk it. His team needs these points. Well played. Again, we talk about the trades. Trading is so important in these type of in comp games. I know that right now in ranked, you can't trade in ranked, right? But when you're playing in comp, it doesn't matter who wins as long as your team wins. It doesn't matter who's up at the end, and that is a phenomenal way to play that. Just go for trades the whole game if you can manage. Ham doing well, going into small police. We call this East Police. Gaga getting that final kill on Nation. Didn't like getting knocked. And then Snake gets knocked by Bazaar. And then America instantly knocks Bazaar. Signs getting knocked by Joker. Superman's gonna swing on Joker. Superman going down the Joker. Must have whiffed a few shots. Joker there by himself taking down Signs and Superman. America's just going to play his position right there. They're going to have to let Bazaar bleed out. RMV has taken over the C block, and PKU has taken over what we call West Police. Trash has found themselves in the West garages. Just gonna hold it tight. Let's see where the circle is. Oh, it looks like Dub C has decided to take the high ground over here, shoot down into the actual military base without being a victim right here. CK getting tagged up. That's D-Bish. D-Bish getting tagged up by Kofri. Kofri getting knocked by Zach. Insta claps by Zach. And then Adam taking down Merc. Is Merc on the roof? No, Merc was peeking in the door. Oh, let's get you in here. It looks like they're gonna get D-Bish getting knocked right there by Nutcase. Nutcase getting knocked as well. Oh, everybody traded. Zach is one shot. They're gonna be able to get a res right here. Exclusive going down as well to Knights. Zach is literally one. Oh, Knights is a player. You're gonna be able to get the res on effects right here. This is the best game that Ham has put together as a unit. This is the furthest that they have come as a 4-man. We have WC getting held out by Zip. Zip can't peek too much, and we have AV working their way in. Oh man, C5 Adam is going to be in a tough position right here. GI is going to try to make an aggressive push to the one-story dormitory. Oh man, he's going to be able to get the heal off on this half wall. Flex gets taken down by PKU Disaster. That's happening back there. That's the East Police fight. East Police against let's go back up here. Slaughter Gang and AV in a fight. Effects gets taken down by Myth America and confirmed. C5 Adam finally getting taken down. Standards is gonna see Don't Miss. He doesn't see him yet. Now they see each other. Oh, Don't Miss had the drop on him. Lou not knowing where he's at. Those comms must not have been the best. Oh, they whiffed. Nade's coming out. Gaga takes down Don't Miss and Slumpto with the nade. Flash Flash going out. Did the flash hit him? Flash does not. Flash did hit him a little bit. Another flash going out. Gaga takes down Projects. Projects try to go for a drop shot, and then Gaga returns with a drop shot. Oh, Gaga goes down. This phase was nothing to play with. Oh man, that was well played by Slaughter Gang. Well played by Avita. GI's moved up into this. Knights going down. It's just Critic left. They can't go for any resist. Can't push it to that building. GI gets a knock on America. I'm not sure where Critic is. The outside first floor. Critic gets knocked by Zip. Nothing that they could do. Team 4 still in it. Team 15 still in it. Team 19 still in it. That would be PKU, Trash, and RMV. Slaughter Gang maintaining the top up here. Not getting into those fights. They just needed to win that one fight against AV to maintain their positioning on this outside. GI is just gonna hold. GI getting some shots down on Slump though. GI's playing very aggressive to be a one-man. Gonna get that knock on Slump though with that mini. Mushu's gonna pop out right here. Mushu's gonna have angles on GI. GI had no idea. GI heard him and GI gets the knock. Wow. If you guys know GI, GI likes the 50-50. He wants you to push him. He wants that fight. That's the fight he's looking for. If he gets this res right here, and his heal, he's not able to get his heal off and he dies to Zip. That's an even trade right there. Well done by RMV. RMV asserting themselves in this competition, in this round. Oh man, Z getting taken down. If you would like to watch this on YouTube, there will be a YouTube video put out today for this competition. If you want to run it back, if you want to get some info, see how these players do. Nobody's going to try to drop the C4. He drops the C4. It's not going to work for him. Trash gets taken out by RMV. 3 teams up. Let's take a look at one of these teams. AIM, 4 kills for PKU. AIM has the MK. Now we have, they're not going to see each other. This is that thing that we typically see at the end of games where everybody's just gearing up to see each other in the later phase. 9 kills for RMV. RMV in here having a good time, just waiting for the next phase to come through before they have to get outside and have fisticuffs. What is it? It looks like it was 2-3 vest and a 2 vest over here. D is just gonna lay down for as long as possible. D has 11 kills. Anything else is gravy. Anything extra right here is gravy for Slaughter Gang. Slaughter Gang missed the first game, so they're just trying to make sure that they remain in the top 16. As we talk about this, what we do is we keep the top 16 teams going into week number 3, and then we reset the scores, and then we play 16 teams, and the winner of that team receives the money. The winner of that round receives the money. We call that the money round. This has been a thought out process to develop the PCL. We feel like it is grade A competition. I know that some people don't understand console gaming or console comp, but that's just because they've never seen it before. And it's up to us to show them that these games are as entertaining as PC games, and that these gamers are as good as PC gamers. PUBG is still a game played on many consoles and in different ways, and there's always a competition available. There's mobile comp, so for sure there would be console competitions. That just makes the best sense, or the most sense. Console is harder than you would think. PC is hard. They both have their difficulties, and the best of the best on any platform should be able to compete without any harassment from any other platform. That's what we believe, and that's why we created the PUBG Console League. That's a fresh 3 vest right there. What? He did not get that fresh 3. RMV is looking for him at the top. Doesn't see him. White Rose, I mean, AIM has moved all the way over there. They're spot each other now. Oh my goodness, AIM with the MK. And he's gonna nade down. Oh my goodness, he hit him with that nade. I'm gonna tell you what. That nerf on nades was so important to competition PUBG. Because right there, that would have been a kill. D has him in the, oh, what's D gonna do? D's waiting. If D gets this knock, AIM is relentlessly throwing things down. Disaster's gonna have them if they hop over the wall. Double smokes, triple smokes. Zip. Oh, Zip gets tagged by White Rose. They are in a tough spot right here. Bullets just flying down. AIM finally gets knocked by D. D is gonna try to knock. Oh, Disaster with the turn turned on him. Oh, Disaster is playing out of his mind. Merc is nowhere close. I think the game is catching up. It finally caught up. That was just happening on the spectating end, I believe. That was not happening in the actual game. I can't click any buttons. I'm just gonna leave it right here. Everyone's knocked right here. Phase number 9 is just Disaster and Merc. It fixed itself. 10 kills for RMV. Has to get that knock. I don't know if this is the way. I don't know if this is the right play. I don't know if this is the right play. He's gonna have to jump down now. This zone hurts so bad. Oh, there it goes. Disaster playing out of his mind. 5 kills for Disaster, 8 kills for PKU. RMV putting up a whopping 10 kills, I believe. Let's go straight into the instant replay. That was a game. There's that little lull in the action right on phase 7 where you know it's like 7 people left and you don't want to make the wrong play, right? That little lull in the action is really nice. It gives me time to talk, and then as soon as stuff goes down, man, it happens so quickly. My apologies for the server right there at the end, but I think that was just on the spectating again. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with the gameplay, but what happened right there is RMV was being gate kept by PKU. I think that would have turned out or ended a little quicker if D didn't engage in that fight right there and knock White Rose. But what we did see was great gameplay by D. D showed a lot of patience. Could have taken this shot a lot earlier. And if this shot was taken a lot earlier, it would have alerted them to his position and he wouldn't have been able to get that knock. I don't think he gets the kill though. I think that kill was stolen. Disaster kind of saves this game for them with that 180 spin on him, and then woo, let him have it. The barrel is so good. I'm telling you guys, everything you need from a weapon you can find in the barrel. It is very good if you can pick it up. Or if you can, if that's what you can get, you should probably run the barrel over everything. And if you've noticed, a lot of these comp players, just like in the PC world or the PCS, don't run red dots because you're never in a fight where the red dot matters. And if you are, you just off the hip it, right? So they all run 3 times, and they get in medium range fights over getting into a close fight situation. Man, that was crazy right there. Nothing was happening. People were dancing, they were emoting a little bit, and then boom. So we were gonna bring over a rule that made it so that you couldn't emote in games, but my counterpart thought that that was made the gameplay a little too serious for moments like that, right? So we decided not to bring that rule over. In the PCS, that is a rule that you can't emote during the games. They do not like people one-upping their opponents. I respect it, but we're here to allow people to have a little bit of fun and make it as serious as possible. Aim peering over. See, this is the spot right here. D has the right approach right here. Just gonna wait until he gets a for sure shot. You could bet his teammates are in there saying like, "Hey man, be patient, wait it out. You don't want to fire too soon, because if you fire too soon, you're gonna give away your position." Good comms by the teammates. Well played by him. And right here, Disaster just firing these shots, trying to get some damage, leading in the White Rose. White Rose able to take down 2 members right here. Then Aim gets shot in the back, and then boom, D finds him. D spotted and gets absolutely shredded by Disaster. Good shots by Disaster right there. And then something happens to our frames right here. Well, I have no idea, but this is the things that you guys don't know that these players go through sometimes, where the frames are nowhere near as good as they are in an actual public match. And that's just because of how many people are alive and the stress that we've put on the custom server. They do their best to give us the best that they can, saying PUBG, and they said that they were going to work on fixing these things. You don't know what kind of servers that we are given, and we don't know, how it works. People always say that LAN is the best way to play, but there's a pandemic going on, and none of us are part of large orgs which can fund the payments of a LAN tournament. And that's just the honest truth. Like we said, we do the best that we can with what we have, and that's how we've gotten here thus far, and the community loves it. But with that being said, PKU with another win. We're gonna go on a slight intermission, 3 minutes. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to the PCL, the PUBG Console League. I'm your host, Invasion Bing. This is FPP day number 2, match number 4. This is the last match of the day, everybody. With that being said, let's check out the leaderboards and the standings. If you have missed it, our winners for the day have been: the first match was won by Avita. The second match was won by the Mates. The third match was won by PKU. Who do you guys have winning the fourth and final match? As we check out the standings right now, you will see Avita is still in the lead with 88 points. Results may vary after that win, sneaking up into second place with 67 points. Sweat Lounge Gaming haven't had the momentum that they had in the first round. Now they're in third place with 66 points. The Mates are creeping up behind with 57 points, and PKU have moved up into the top 5 placement. I was talking about this earlier, wondering if they can make their way into top 5, which they have. Ratatat still holding the damage lead and the kills lead right now, even though he hasn't popped off today like he did yesterday, but he's still holding the damage lead because yesterday was such a good day for him. Get you right back in here so you can see the plane path. As you see, this is a Stabler to Millie circle. Stabler to Millie flight path. This will be, I promise you, this is going to be an eastern circle on the mainland. It's going to center up right around shelter or mansion. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I don't make predictions, but when I do, they're right. They're excellent. This is the one. Somebody quote that. Tweet it out. Invasion Bing believes that this is going to be an East Coast circle. It's going to favor SLG at the Lipovka compound, and probably Valid, because Valid's probably going to land mansion. I just guessed all this right now. I think it's going to be correct. I would like to take this time to thank everybody for the host, the follows, the kind words that you guys put out. We understand that, I was completely wrong. We understand that this is a new concept, especially on the platform that we're currently on, that's dominated, where PUBG is dominated by PC players. When we were on Mixer, we wanted to make sure that there was a place for console gamers to compete at a high level, and this is the place that we decided. And we created the PUBG Console League. We understand that there are going to be people who don't believe that this is as competitive as PC, and that's fine. They can just watch the PCS. We have nothing against any other competition or tournament. What we believe is that there should just be a place for the top-notch console players to participate and have fun. And we came together this way. We know, we've learned, we've met each other, we've met streamers, we've played with people that we would have never played with before through the PUBG Console League, and we're ecstatic about it. And there have been talks with PUBG that has said that they want to make console a focal point going forward, and develop a league for it. So this is the start of that. This is the basis. Either they're going to back a league or they're going to start their own league. Either way, these are the teams that you are going to see competing in those leagues all over the place. This is the stuff this is what dreams are made of, right? If nobody was going to put it in place, we put it in place. If anybody was going to put it in place, I decided it to be us, right? It had to be somebody who actually played the game, who actually enjoyed the game, who knew and had the foresight to see that things sometimes get messed up and that it takes a little time for things to develop. And that's what we're on. And we believe that. And with that being said, thank you guys for being here with us through the ride and participating in this. The follows, the host, the raids, the donations, the subs, all that stuff matters, and it all counts, and it does not go unnoticed. There is a slight delay, so I can't speak on it immediately, but I really do appreciate it. I'm talking about, I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for everything that you do for me and for this community. The PCL is a community, and I'm glad that you guys are a part of it. And I know these players are glad. Nobody wants to play in to empty seats, but people really, really enjoy when they can make a name for themselves in a league like this. But enough of me droning on about the PCL, right? But if you do want to see the leaderboards, or if you want to follow us on social media, make sure you get in there. Follow us on social media. It's exclamation point socials. If you want to follow our YouTube, it's exclamation point YouTube. Thank you guys very much. Make sure you hit that button, like it, subscribe it. We're trying to build up to 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're trying to get to 1,000 followers on Twitch. Thank you very much. But right here, if you've seen, look at this. WC has decided to move from that location. They're trying out new things. They haven't won at the clip that they're used to winning, so they're trying out new things. But now they have invaded CK's landing spot. Let's see how CK plays that. Also, Valid has landed in a completely different location. I don't even know where they're at. They landed down here in military. They tried to guess that military zone. Over here is UV right next to them. And then we have that same lineup that we did before. PKU landed Milta. It looked like Ham landed farm, and AV landed in the houses next to farm. Up here we have SLG, who landed a typical spot. They're going to rotate out. And then I have Average Gamers at the top in Georgeport, their typical location. And now we have Torch rotating over right now as fast as they can. They're going to try to get into this area. I see them going like Ruins or Watertown. Watertown is a very difficult place to hold, and it's a very difficult place to fight in. We have RMV landing per Morse. They're going to rotate up as well. And then we got Trash and Quarry. Mixfinity right now going to get pulled up on a little bit by, who is this? By AV. What's crazy is the way this game is shaped up. The way the lobby is shaped up, you can't rotate too wild because you run into a really good player. Like, really, 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 really good player. They're just rotating around. Nobody's shooting right now. Everybody's going to center up. We might not see that many deaths right now. However, I can't move the camera all willy-nilly because there will be 19 teams alive and in this circle. Team 10, this is their home. They like Pachinki. They never leave Pachinki. It looks like Ham is going to put some shots down on Team 4 as Team 4 makes their drive up this hill. Team 4's PKU. PKU is going to rotate away from this. This is smart. PKU has been doing let's talk about how PKU has been winning, right? PKU has 2 wins on the day, I believe. I think so. If not 2 wins on the day, they have, no, this is their second win within the week. PKU does a good job of holding their compound for an extended period of time and picking and choosing their fights. They don't win a lot of games with an extreme amount of kills because they don't rotate that much. They just wait for the kills to come to them. That is a very good way of playing the game, but we have noticed sometimes it doesn't work out as well as people think. If you don't get those kills initially, or if you don't win the game, you don't get as many points as a team. Like RMV put up a ton of points last game, even though they didn't win. Coming in second place with 11 or 12 kills is just like winning with 5 kills, right? Face Slaps has to get out of that vehicle. Nutcase gets knocked by Disaster. So this is insane. PKU drove all the way around, got into a different area, and then was able to get the knocks immediately on Nutcase. That is crazy. Very, very well played by PKU. They're playing aggressive this game instead of looking for a place to camp down at. I guess since they got their win, they don't care what's going on now. Remember, everybody, this is the qualifier rounds, so teams are making some risks, taking some risks that they usually wouldn't take. It's good to see that too. It's nice to see teams It's nice to see teams taking this seriously, even though it is the qualifier round. RMV Merc has not left the blue as of yet. And then we have AV taking shots down at Mixfinity. SLG is pulled into this compound down here. That's on the, it's a split between on the hill and then off the hill. That's a good spot for them. They can just maintain that position until somebody pushes them or until they want to make an aggressive push towards someone else. PKU got that kill and then rotated out of that spot. We see the school compound right here always had, we call both of these the school compound right here, right? But this is the close school compound. That's the far school compound, the one with the 3-story, and then there's one with the warehouse. The one with the warehouse, it's good to split in this position that Torch is doing it. But the compound that Evasion is in is really good if the circle pops to the hills over there. And now we have Knights pulling into Pachinki. I don't think that's the position that he wants to be in right now. Critic is going to pull up here too, so they are going to aggressively play Pachinki. Wow. And then Effects is going to pull in as well. And right here we have, this is going to be a very good fight. This is a tough garage building. It's tough to push by yourself. Like even as a team, it's tough to push. If they can hold this, they might come up on some. Yeah, they're gonna push Dimshik back right here with these shots. Pachinki is the center of the zone. I did not even check, and now we're gonna have people pull up all crazy into this situation. Wow. Warhawk and Dub C shooting down. I think this is Myth. SLG is gonna get surrounded here as well. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a tough situation for a lot of teams. Teams on the outside, I think the right move here is to not go to the middle and then stay on the outside for as long as possible. Got some shots being taken out on the outside right here. Teams are just going to hunker down. Not going to be a lot of fighting going on here. Just because of the way the circle is, we're getting some shots back and forth between Team 8 and Team 6. Evasion and Torch. As I say that, Onyx takes down Tacticals. That is some good shooting. That's an M4. I don't know where Tacticals was, but that's an M4 right there. Oh, Tacticals is confirmed by Triple OG. He was on the roof. So this is something that the mates do a lot. When you push them in Pachinki, they all get on the roof and then they hold they hold all the angles. But in this particular situation, there were too many people here for them to hold. They were probably still looking over there at Team 14, which is Ham, and they got pushed up on. Now we have Slaughter Gang pushing in here. And then Triple OG gets knocked by Don't Miss with that mini. Man, these teams are peeking each other. Look how many teams are in here. Dimshik still getting tagged up. It looks like Knights is going to make a rotation somewhere. Space Havoc is pulled into VK. It looks like Dimshik gets tagged. That was a heady. I thought I saw. Was that not a M24? I don't know what he got hit with, but he did get tagged with the heady. But he's still alive. Let's check out the map view, see where everybody is. SLG still down here. Mitch by himself. Oh my goodness. Slumpto gets taken down by... Wait, Slumpto takes down Gravity. Double heady right there with that SK. We don't see a lot of people running the SK. I said this the other day. We don't see a lot of people running the SK. It's usually SLR or Mini, but right now he's putting that SK to work. I don't know how the SK fell out of favor, but it has. That nade by Slumpto, able to take down Gravity and also take down Dimshik. GI runs over Kofri. Blackjack takes down Average Nation. I'm sorry, yeah, Average Gamer takes down Nation. Nation blows himself up. Slumpto takes down Dimshik. This is a win right here. This is a W for Slaughter Gang. Oh, Average Gamer's getting taken down by Trash. That's a W as well. Sparky TV gonna hold into this corner right here. We're gonna rotate out, try to find some more fights for you. And look, I hear a lot of shots banging out. Okay, so it looks like Evasion was trying to make a rotation and they were getting shot at by RMV. I didn't think that I thought RMV was getting shot at by AV, but they're not. AV is just holding the top of this mountain right here. Looks like, oh, okay. So we saw a lot of things happen while we were watching that fight. So Torch has rotated out of their compound up to this mountain right here. CK has rotated in right behind them. And then we have Evasion has rotated all the way into that compound that we just saw. UV is in this circle and they're getting gate capped by VK. OMG. Gravy getting tagged again. There's so many shots. Okay, so let's just give you guys complete transparency right here. There's gonna be a lot of action that happens. I'm not gonna be able to catch it all, but I will give you as much as I can. And the kill feed might go crazy. And I can't move the camera around as fast as I want either, because this is phase 4 with 18 teams up and 67 people already in the circle. And there will be explosions, there will be smoke, there will be utter chaos at the end of this game. If this ends in Pachinki, which there's a chance that it might, it's gonna be insane. Everybody will be alive. There will be one person alive from each team, and they will be in each house. It's gonna be wild. These are the kind of circles I really get excited for. Again, everybody, this is our 4th and final game. We will be back on Tuesday with TPP. This is our FPP league. There is a TPP league. The TPP league goes into the money round starting on Tuesday. There will be no games played between these players. There'll be no punches held. All they will be doing would be serious. Most of these teams are in that league, and some of these teams only prefer to play FPP. Turn getting tagged up. Gonna pull right into Signs. Signs not. Destroyer getting that kill right there, getting that knock, and then Dirty getting knocked by Signs. Devil Dog car kind of I'm not sure if that was on purpose. Oh, I can't move too much. I'm just gonna back out a little bit. The rotations are coming down. Bearcoo gets knocked by Don't Miss. Dimdos getting confirmed by Zipped. Brain taking down Turn. You're gonna have to get that res right there. Oh, Don't Miss with the nade, confirming Bearcoo and also knocking Brain. So much fighting is going on. Tyrannical makes it to this building. Slaughter Gang is putting in work right now. Brain able to get res right there. Superman still alive. So Signs, Brain, and Superman still alive for Evasion. Gaga taking down Lamb right now. It looks like Trash is getting pushed by Slaughter Gang. Zalodi taking down Nub, and Gaga taking down King Diffie. Don't Miss. Oh, that's D. D taking down Flexed. Blackjack all alone. Flex was inside the house. Blackjack's on the roof trying to get some angles. Don't Miss coming over here. Oh, here comes the Molly. Molly to the door. Molly in the room. Molly in the room. Flex is dead. Molly down the stairs. Just trying to stay alive as long as he can. Mushu takes down Lou. Sparky hasn't moved from that house. Sweeney goes down to... Gaga goes down to Mushu. Sweeney went down to Warrior Muffin. This is still another fight. This is RMV and Valid right now. Warrior Muffin, the first woman to make it to Masters, showing out in this comp right now. It looks like it's just 007 and Muffin left. Wow, Umwerta getting that knock on Merc. That changes the game. Blackjack finally going down. Slumpto getting knocked by Brain. You got to get this res up here. I think the calm was to leave and get in better position. Stay in the circle, because if you get knocked outside the circle, it's going to be a wrap for you. There's a fight going on, and I'm trying to catch it. It's over here. That is Myth wiping SLG. Kofri. Dub C is holding down. Dub C team pushed Knights in this Archer tower and was able to take that position. Still on the mountain, another fight happened. I didn't even see this. VK pushed over as well. VK pushing RMV. RMV getting some knocks. Don't miss getting a knock as well. Project's getting a knock on Signs. Gravy getting knocked by Zip. Warrior Muffin coming over and confirming that kill on Zip. It's still one left. She does not see Space Havoc over here. She just knows that she got a team wipe. Projects also set Signs on fire for that confirmation. AIM takes down Disaster. Wonder what happened. Space Havoc in the blue. Couldn't get the heal off. Space Havoc's gonna hop into a vehicle, try to get his drive out of. Oh my goodness. More shots being taken inside of Effects knocks stonks. GI going down to Snake. Snake going down to Warhawk. Oh my goodness, everybody. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Kofri taking down America. I hear VSS. Somebody has a VSS as well. Warhawk pushed right up here. It's Joker. GI getting confirmed by Lucid. Joker's gonna try to get this res down here on America. Oh my goodness. Project's finally going down to Zach. Warhawk pushing hard. Molly's out everywhere. That Molly didn't do anything. Effects taking down America. Umwerta taking down 007. Joker's gonna be able to get this res right here. OMG. Like, what is going on here? Warhawk looking for stuff. Has to loot. Space Havoc finally going down the Brain. Another smoke being put out right here by Warhawk. Joker takes down T5 Adam. Gonna confirm. Didn't even care. Kofri gonna wrap around. Warhawk wrapping the other side. Fire's going out. Molly's going out. Oh, Warhawk's Molly gets Joker and America. Everybody there. 9 teams left. 22 alive. Slaughter Gang. The entire Slaughter. Oh no. Mixfinity. Entire Mixfinity still alive. 2 members for Slaughter Gang still alive. Entire CK still alive. Evasion alive. Sparky alive for the mates. Critic and Effects alive for Ham. Ooh. Torch is directly under my camera. That's why you guys can't see them right now, but they're alive as well. AIM getting taken down by Mitch. Stonks is gonna have to make some magic happen right here. Somebody just let a C4 off. Effects getting tagged up for the first time. He has to. Oh, aim getting confirmed, and Baby Joey making a play. Effects is gonna try to leave this house. He can't do much. M getting knocked right there by Warhawk. He got one tapped into the head by SLR. Chat, I need to know, can a SLR one tap a level 2 helmet? I can't remember. CK, this is what CK does sometimes. They gotta hope they get the zone right here. If not, it's gonna be tough for them to rotate out of that position that they're in. Warhawk, M dying to Warhawk right there. This is the first game that we've seen Warhawk be the Warhawk that we know he can be. He's putting down kills. He's asserting himself. This is what they expected from him. 6, phase and number 6, slowly but surely centers up. It looks like Effects takes down Baby Joey. I know he is somebody that I really appreciate, but I think he might be one of the best players in the game with a DMR. He has to be one of the best. Streamer, not streamer, big guy, little guy, he hits the shots with the DMR. It's just what he does. Critic is holding right here, just waiting. They're giving each other as much info as they can. Uh-oh, look at D. D and Don't Miss have taken the house next to Critic. Don't Miss does not have an idea right here. Don't Miss takes down Critic. Warhawk is slowly but surely pushing over. Pushes up on Warhawk. Pushes up on Effects. Warhawk making a play right there. That play was made by the push out by Kofri. Effects was focused on another team, couldn't watch all his angles, and Warhawk pushed from an angle that you cannot see from that perspective. Well played by Warhawk right there. CK loot. Zach goes down right here to. This is a tough rotation. This is what I talk about with CK sometimes. Sometimes they wait for till the last minute to rotate. Zach ends up going down, which just doesn't let them get into the spots that they need to get to as early as they would like to. Shots being taken right here. Warhawk is going to be in this shack by himself, and the whole Mixfinity looking at him. They're throwing nades, they're throwing smokes, they're blowing up cars. Oh man, Warhawk is going to be in a tough spot. He's going to be angled out by D. Brain finally getting that kill on Sparky. So it looked like Evasion was able to hold their compound for a very long time, and that allowed them to get Sparky on that late rotation as he came out of the blue. Now CK has rotated. Everybody has made it into the circle. Evasion putting shots down on Mitchu. Oh man. Dom playing the backside of that zone. Zone caters to everybody except for CK and Evasion. Mixfinity just gonna hold right here. Just gonna hold. They've blocked it off with some cars. They're in a decent spot. Their biggest threat is Warhawk. Warhawk has to shoot at somebody, and that's the only person that he has to shoot at right now. Only angle he has. He can't peek anything else. CK only 4-man up, right? Oh, one of the only 2 4-man up. The question is, how are they going to play from right here? They have to aggressively push somebody, I think, unless Slider Gang moves out of there. So they have some intel. They know that D is in this building. Smoke going out. Bazaar's going to push, open the bottom floor. Don't miss. Get some shots down. D is outside. D smokes himself. Don't Miss going down to Zach. This is what you wanted to see CK do right here. This is an important evolution in their game. Warhawk finally getting taken down by Amorta. Oh, CK does not know that D's in this building any longer. Heavy smokes going down as Brain and I Am Soup try to make a push through right here. Mitch taking Brain down, absolutely lasering him with that AK. Don't Miss finally getting confirmed by exclusive. Bazaar still holding right here. It's gonna come out right on the D right here. He takes D down as he opens the door. Baby Joy taking down Bazaar. Nade getting put right on. Oh, is it time? Is it time? Are we gonna see the dreaded C4 play? Are we gonna see the dreaded C4 play? Exclusive hops out and puts down and wards it. Brain just trying to stay alive for as long as he can. Brain gets taken down. C4 gets exclusive, but no one else. Mitch pushing up. Mitch didn't see Brain right there in his peripheral vision. Oh, he smoked. I think he saw him, but he wasn't sure. Caught Superman, lacking Superman's down. He does not know that was a team wipe. 2v2. CK confirm. It's actually a 1v2. Let's get back to Mitch. Mitch takes down Zach. Are we seeing some elements of the old Mitch? Is Mitch back? Oh, Mitch dies the D-Bish. Good shots. CK doing their thing. CK with the win. Well done by CK. Let's go right into the replay action. That's 9 kills for them and a dub. Take you guys to the fourth and final replay of the evening. This got intense right here. Critic loses this fight. If you see, oh, he wasn't able to raise his gun and get those shots off. GG's Don't Miss being able to get that takedown right there. Now this is a solid play right here. So it looked like Effects was putting shots down on Kofri, and as he was shooting at Kofri, Warhawk pushed from the blind side. There was nobody helping him. Dom could have put shots down on Warhawk, what would have slowed him down, but instead Dom was just trying to make it to the circle, and with that happening, that was Warhawk's opportune time to push into Effects. Effects was probably had exhausted his clip, and it was probably a mini, and Warhawk was just ready with the gun pushed down right here. So it looks like that push out that I was worried about for CK doesn't even matter. CK is able to push and be aggressive at the end of the circle, able to take their time and show their dominance right here. Mixfinity played very well holding this position. The circle kind of catered to them, and there was nobody behind them as they had wiped that side of the map earlier. Brain and Soup did a very good job. Their problem was their only rotation away from the teams was in the field, and we know how that goes, especially with Mixfinity already waiting on the ridge right there. So with these things happening, this turned out kind of like I expected. I didn't expect Mixfinity to push over here like they did. Umorta going after he gets the knock, pushes way over there to try to get that C4 kill. If that C4 would have worked out the way he had planned on it doing, it would have been a crazy, and I mean crazy play. Glad to see that this match 4 turned out to be as exciting as the rest of the matches have. I hope you guys at home are enjoying the entertainment that's being put on and this content being put on by these players and the league itself. We're really trying to make this a staple thing. Saturdays and Sundays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Make sure you're back here every Saturday and Sunday. It'll be at 3:10 will be the start of the first game. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's at 7:30. So the first game starts at 7:40. Please make sure you're there, and make sure you're watching the VODs, going to the YouTube. We really appreciate all the love and support that you guys are giving me, the cheers, the everything. I'm really appreciative of it. We usually do have a co-host, but right now we're celebrating. He is celebrating with his mother, and that's how we should be doing. So there will probably be a game or a day in which I will be hosting alone until we find a co-host. We're also looking for mods. So we're looking for mods and we're looking for co-hosts. There will be something on the website for people to fill out, for them to try out for that position or those positions. We are looking to expand the staff, but it's important to know that the PCL is taken seriously, and we're trying to make it into a larger thing than what it currently is. And if your mindset isn't right, or you don't approach it as a business, we don't feel like it's going to be a match. This is a great play by D. I'm so surprised that Bazaar won this, to be honest with you guys. I'm 100% surprised that Bazaar won that fight. D must have heard him coming, and Bazaar was able to spot him in that smoke and get that knock right there. Now right here, this is just the ballsiest play. You know what? Umorta did push into a great position to throw that, but the zone had pushed them out. So if Umorta throws that a little bit on his side of the street, I believe that C4 would have knocked way more people than just exclusive. But good play, way to go out there and go for it. Got a knock for his team, and it eventually gets him a kill. Right here by Mitch. Mitch able to see Superman crawl a little bit, or I think his hand is moving. You see that little bit of a crawl right there? He had saw him in his peripheral for a little while. Oh, he didn't even get the kill. Lucid got that kill. Well played. And then right here, I didn't even notice that D-Bish had this Groza, but D-Bish is about to put in some work right here with this Groza. Mitch is down by himself, but Mitch gets a knock on Zach, which is a wonderful play by him, but he's just not able to locate D-Bish in time, and he gets knocked right here. So GG's on this day. Thank you guys for everything. With that being said, that's the end of the stream. See you guys on Tuesday.